Hello, hello, and happy Wednesday. Hashtag my global family. This is Drea Beta, coyote walking in this world, a real life Atleta Pueblo superhero, proud two-spirit indigenous warrior family. And I am wearing my favorite t-shirt. Oh, yeah. It's from Life with Pets, and it's a cute little dog family, and he's wearing a dragon costume. As a real life superhero, I know how important our armor is, family. When you get up in the morning and you put on your makeup, if you do that, or if you do your hair in the morning, right, and you're brushing your teeth and you're putting on your outfit for the day, this coyote firmly believes that it's my armor. It's helping me get ready to do battle as a modern day community leader, family. Thank you for joining me. Today is Wednesday, 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 Wednesday. I'm going to be baking cookies today, tomorrow, family. And don't forget, every Thursday, there is a community meal. The Peace Cafe is open from 10 to 3, and that is hosted by the Albuquerque Center for Peace and Justice. This coyote has been volunteering for about a month and a half now, maybe 2 months. I'm having a great time, family. I bake cookies one week and then I do cupcakes the next week, and I help feed our community. It's a great time. If you are able, come and help us prepare the meal. That starts around 10 o'clock. This coyote is also an amazing teaching assistant for Southwest Literature and Culture, family. And so tomorrow we have some field trips. We're going to be going to the Centennial Library. We're going to be looking at the Magic Center, family, which is a mapping center. And we're also going to be going to Zimmerman Library to look at the Southwest Special Collections, I believe. Family, we're going to the Frank Waters Reading Room. I know that for sure, family. It's going to be a great time, and this was our first week of classes. We had a great Zoom class yesterday. Woohoo! Shout out to my amazing siblings who are doing an educational journey with us. I have been reading, family. I forgot. I haven't been in classes for a couple years, so I forgot how much reading there is. I'm making new friends. We're going on some field trips. So I think life is good, family. Life is good. You know, this coyote is a survivor of trauma 3 times over, rape and molestation as a child as a ramification of Indian boarding school, police brutality in 2008, family, when a cop literally arrested me for asking for his name and badge number during a racialized traffic stop. He used his power to arrest me, right, and keep me for my family for about 6 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that's how this coyote got upgraded from anxiety, depression to PTSD, because that sheriff decided to abuse his power. This coyote took on the system, and I always say, I got $2,500 PTSD, my lawyer got paid, but that sheriff was without a job. Sometimes fighting the hard battle, family, is worth it. It can be a difficult process, but it's always worth it. And this coyote is always about role modeling what is possible. My own original critical race theory says that ordinary people will step up and become extraordinary during times of need. Family, COVID is definitely a time of need. Sorry, I'm just clearing out this bowl real quick. Don't forget, family. Oh no, I pulled it in. Whoops. Whoops. Try not to pull it in, family. Or if you have a water pipe or water bong like this is, I'm cleaning out the bowl. Try to put a screen in there. This coyote didn't have any screens. I have somewhere, family. Just I haven't been using this water pipe. And I wanted to have a dedicated piece here with you to share every morning, family. So I'm going to show you how to pack a bowl. So this is my water pipe. We should name him, huh? Him, her? Him, her? Something ocean related, I'm thinking. All right, family, let's check this out. So really quickly, I'm going to put it down so you can see this. This is a grinder, family, right? So what I did was the top part of the grinder, I had put in flour. It has these little teeth. And I grinded up my medical marijuana. And then, family, you open the second layer. Ta-da! Let me do this part real quick. So then you open the second layer. There's my medical marijuana. So I have a scoop here, family. Medical scoop, chemist scoop. I can't remember. I think I literally Amazon like chemist scoop, I think, or scoop, something like that. And I was able to find this online. And they come in a couple packs, right? You can get a pack of like 5 or something. So I have a couple of these bad boys lying around the house. And they are very, very helpful, family. This guy is not very scientific, but the tools that have helped me medicate well over the years are priceless. If you have any tools, if you have any secrets that you would like to share with your amazing global family, drop them in the comments, family. So I took my medical marijuana out of the grinder. Let's go and take a look at the last level, family. The last level, if you get a 3-section grinder, will be magic. This is Keef, family. Look at our Keef. Look at our Keef. Let's take a look at our Keef. See if anything is accumulated. And be careful, because this stuff is precious. It takes a long time to accumulate. And you can see it has been accumulating for some time. So what I would normally do is I would scrape some of this off and add it to the top of my bowl. Add it to the top of my marijuana bowl. But at this point, family, I'm okay. I'm going to save this Keef for another rainy day. But look how it also accumulates on the bottom. That is golden. That's golden dust. I love it. Green dust. You can buy Keef also at your dispensary, your local dispensary. Comes in usually like a coin form. It's like a little chunk. And you can break off pieces. You can bake with it. You can smoke with it. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. Very versatile and also incredibly handy. It is another wonderful aspect of a medical marijuana. So family, I filled my bowl. I filled my bowl. It is filled up. It is filled with water, family. This is just your standard water pipe, water bong, medical marijuana tool. This is your bowl, which I have filled with medical marijuana. Don't forget lighters, family. Don't forget lighters. Help me come up with a name, family. What's our name? What is our name? It reminds me of the ocean, mostly because of the colors, right? Part of the beauty that I find in medical marijuana tools is the artistry that comes with it, right? All these glass pieces, they're hand blown, especially if you're interested, family, and you want to have an adventure. I challenge you. Whatever misconceptions or stereotypes or assumptions you had about medical marijuana or people who smoke weed, right? Go ask them. Go ask them. Why do you smoke weed? I love answering that question, family. And my answer is, it is my medication. It helps me manage my PTSD, my anxiety, my depression, and allows me to be a super person. I gotta go do extraordinary things. That is my privilege, right? Like being a 9th year doctoral candidate at the University of New Mexico, being a 2nd-generation college graduate. I'm from the Pueblo of the Sleta. I'm two-spirited, I'm bisexual, I have PTSD, family, and I prove every single day that people with disabilities, people who are marginalized, people who are different, that we can absolutely make a difference in this world. I'm not someone who is to be thrown away. And I firmly believe that our society consistently throws people away, family, because of our biases, because yeah, there's a lot going on. So join me, family. Let's prove to the world that we can change it. Yep. I'm also super proud. New nephew, family. I got a new nephew this weekend. We had been preparing for him. He was a miracle baby. We found out about him about a month ago. And he'll be coming home very soon, family. But yeah, this coyote is going to be hosting, along with the love of my life, a baby shower for my new nephew this weekend. Also, COVID negative, family. Yes, COVID negative. The love of my life and I had COVID last week. Tested positive on Tuesday. It was not nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're fully vaxxed, fully boosted. So it was like having a cold. Not even the flu, family. It was like a cold. So it wasn't that bad at all. So we have been very, very blessed. Thank you, Gammy. Thank you, ancestors, for guiding us. Thank you for letting me do my check-in, family. I want to share a little bit of my life with you. As is this project, right? I'm literally proving that people of color, our stories matter, that vlogging and our social media identity, that matters too, right? Depending on how you manage it, right? I try to be as authentic as possible on my videos. You guys probably think I'm nuts. I am nuts. All the best people are. But part of what I'm doing, family, is showing the evolution of our society, right? My dream was to be a professor and teach in the classroom, and I have been honored to teach in higher ed for the last 10 years, family, as well as 4 years in K-12, and who have been a community organizer and educator for the last 15 years. But as a 41-year-old superhero, COVID, trauma, and the activist battles that I've had to do over the last couple of years have changed my dreams, right? How can I find a way to use my social media network, 23,000 followers strong now, family, on 7 social media platforms, to help change the world, right? Yes, I absolutely will and have made a difference in the classroom. But I can also influence people as a hashtag influencer on the internet. Share my life, share my stories. Don't forget, family, this coyote's also kept off 110 pounds after having gastric bypass and literally like dying at 35. I had surgeries in both my eyes. Oh, surgery in one eye, laserings in both my eyes. That hurts. It's your blood vessels in your eyeballs begin to leak blood, and you have to laser the ends so that you're cauterizing the ends, so that your eyes don't bleed, right? That hurts. It is very painful. I had kidney damage, family. I also had nerve damage in my legs and my feet. I was 290 pounds from about when I started my PhD. So 9 years. Oh no, for about 5 years, I was almost 300 pounds. Before that, since I would have been about 18 years old, I was 220 pounds. So for over half of my life, I was over 220 pounds to 290 pounds. And so family, yeah, I have had ups, I've had downs, but I am here to prove that we are amazing, resilient, and superheroes. So don't forget to join me here on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for chair yoga for our elders. But don't forget, anyone can join. And on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have our beginner floor yoga. Let's get started, family. I love you. We got this, we got this, we got this.
All right, my friends, thank you for choosing this practice. Let's begin. Sit up nice and tall. You want to get to where your feet are firmly planted on the floor, so your whole foot's on the ground. And if that's not happening for you, then you can bring some pillows or some blankets, or just find something, get creative to bring the earth up to your feet. So you can pause the video and do that. And then if you're leaning back in your chair, go ahead and sit up tall. We'll start to just slowly activate the muscles that help us find length up through the spine. So inhale, lengthen through the crown. Imagine a little marionette string just pulling you up from the crown. And let your hands just rest gently wherever is natural, on the knees, on the thighs. Then inhale deeply as you lift your heart. And then exhale, relax the shoulders down your back body. So you're just bringing more awareness and more integrity into the body, but specifically to this line of the spine, right? This plumb line, this center channel. There's all of these meridians of energy, or in yoga we call them the nadis. Not naughty, but naughty. And they run through the spine, right? Sometimes we refer to the major points as chakras, but whatever you want to rock in your mind and in your body, we're just going to take some time to breathe, to slow it down and find mobility in a way that's soft and gentle, but also really supportive and beneficial. So when you're ready, we'll start with the soles of the feet. Lift the toes, press all 4 corners of the feet down, then lower the toes. Lift the toes and lower the toes. Lift the toes and lower the toes. And one more time, lift the toes, spread the toes, and release. Great. Lift the heels one at a time. And then feel that tone, that engagement of the quad. Lift the heels, keep lifting, lifting, lifting. Lift your heart. Open your mind to a new experience. And then lower the heels. Here we go. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, lift the heels. Sit up nice and tall and exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the heels. And exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift the heels. And exhale, lower. Awesome. Inhale, extend right leg out just as much as you can. So you don't have to come the full extension unless it goes there, then great. But just bring it up as much as you can. We're engaging our muscles here. So draw the navel in and up a bit. And you're just going to spread the toes here, flex the foot, and then point the foot. Flex and point. It's all connected. One moving part. Flex and point. Flex and point. 2 more times. Flex and point. Flex it up nice and tall and point. And now here we go. Rotating big circles here as you bring it down. One way and then the other. Cool. Other side. Extend the left leg out. So find your extension today. Engage muscles of the core to support the back. Sit up nice and tall. Here we go. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. One more time. Flex and point. And then rotating circles as you bring it down. Rotate the ankle one way and then the other. And then your foot comes down to the ground. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Interlace the fingertips. You're going to grab the right knee and slowly squeeze and lift. So imagine that femur bone. We're kind of squeezing everything in. You can use the chair to ground down and then lift up here. So we're not here, but we're doing our best to lift up through the armpit chest and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, so everyone's will be a little bit different here. If you can't quite squeeze, you can bring a little towel, like a dish towel even, to be extensions of your arms here and hold it here. Squeeze. And then one more breath here, squeezing and lifting. And then take that right shin and you're going to cross it over the top of the left thigh. Then flex your right foot here. Bring your left hand to the outer edge of your right foot if you can. And then bring your right hand to the top of your right thigh. And we create this figure 4 here. And then sit up nice and tall. Now, if you want to deepen this and you're practicing with me and you want a little more, you can bring it to the elbow crease here and lift the leg up. Okay, but there's really no need to push it. Great. One more breath. Fabulous. We're going to come back to the squeeze. So interlace the fingertips around your right knee. Squeeze. Then we're going to slowly extend the right leg out long. So you're going to slide your hands now to the backs, to the hamstring, to the back of the leg, and extend it out super long, 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 and then bring it all the way down. Fabulous. Other side. Interlace. Here we go. Left knee squeezes in and up. Couple yummy breath cycles here. So you really got to bring the breath. Squeeze and lift. Just working where you are today. Appreciating your body and all its glory, all its beauty, all its limitations. Be thankful for this body that you have. It's the only one you got. So it's never too late to instill this relationship of kindness and love with your body. When you're ready, we're going to squeeze and lift. One more breath. And then we'll flex the foot and cross it over, creating that figure 4 shape on the other side. Grab your foot. And then left hand is going to come down to just gently guide the top of the thigh bone there around and down. So I've been practicing yoga for a long time and the benefits are really wonderful. So I'm able to sit up tall here. But I just want to honor and recognize and let you know if you're finding that you're sweating a little bit here, just sitting up tall, you can, one, rest in the chair or use your breath. Inhale, breathe into your belly, and exhale, relax your shoulders to slowly start to build more stability right around this spinal column. So you can sit up tall and have a posture that isn't causing pain, a conscious posture. Take one more breath wherever you are here. Something that's sustainable posture. Cool, then interlace the fingertips. Come back to the squeeze, the big squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then slide, interlace fingertips behind, slide them behind. And when you're ready, extend your extension. Extend the left leg as long as you can. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower down. Beautiful. Hands are going to come back to the tops of the thighs. Resituate, reset with a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Beautiful. Right hand comes to the outer left thigh. And you're going to bring your left fingertips either to the back of the chair or maybe you swing it all the way around. You're just going to find a little gentle twist here. You can come up onto the toes if you like for a little more leverage. Breathing deep. Imagine your inhale really traveling down to your belly. So we're not breathing up, but we're breathing down. And then come back to center, take it to the other side, nice and slow. Twist, release, flushing the body. And if you really want the benefits of a twist, use that directional breath, right? Don't breathe up, but breathe, send that breath all the way down. Cool beans. Bring it back to center. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze and lift. And release. One more time. And release. Awesome work. Drop the chin to the chest. Stay here, breathing deep. Wrap the shoulder blades around the back body. So really firm the shoulder blades behind your heart space. And then inhale, lift the chin parallel to the earth again. And exhale, left ear over left shoulder. Stay here, breathe deep. Great, inhale back up to center. Exhale, right ear over right shoulder. Tag a little weight in the elbows here, my friends. Breathe deep. Awesome, inhale, come back up to center. Here we go. We're gonna slowly bring the feet over towards the right of the chair. And then you're going to bring your right foot, we're going into warrior two, a supported warrior two. You can bring your right foot firmly to the ground, front knee over front ankle. And then you're going to use your core strength. So think up, draw the energy up, navel draws in and up to slowly walk. And you can also use your hand on the chair to slowly walk your foot out, turn the left toes in, and then slide back so your hamstring is supported here, Virabhadrasana 2 with the chair. Whoa. And then just stay here, feel it out, really drop your center, turn the left toes in. And then you can stay here with hands on the chair, breathing deep. Pull that right hip crease back, so that squeeze move we did here, imagine that. And then hands can stay on the chair, or maybe we send the fingertips out. Really working from the ground up here, lifting the chest. Now, if this is not available to you, then, so if you're here, then breathe deep directional breath. Then you're just going to bring one foot forward, kind of creating a right angle, and then the right foot to the side. So one foot forward, one to the side, and work here. So wherever you are, directional breath, breathing deep, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely, inhaling deeply, and exhaling completely. Think about lifting all four sides of the torso here. So the front, the back, and both side bodies, nice and long. Take one more breath, you got this. I know the arms are tired, you got this. And then exhale, bring the hands to your heart. Make your way back to center. Use your feet on the earth to come all the way back. So stay connected to the ground. Great, let's try the other side. Really nice work. So we'll release the hands. We'll walk the feet towards the left. Just check it out. Plant the left foot firmly and then start to walk the right foot back. You can use the chair to guide you. Turn the right toes in, really press into the outer edge of that back foot, and then use the chair to really support the belly of the hamstring here. And then open up through the hips, lift and lengthen all four sides of the torso. Maybe you keep the hands down or maybe you send the fingertips out. If you feel good there, stay there. Or maybe you bring the foot back and this is better for you, creating this 90-degree angle with the tops of the thigh bones and breathing deep. Okay, inhale lots of love in, love your body, love this life, explore space. So reach way beyond the fingertips here. Take energy way out beyond the physical posture. Notice where you might be gripping or holding, soften. And we'll take one more breath. Breathing really down, down, down into the belly. And then exhaling, hands to heart. Awesome work. Here we go. Use the toes, feet on the ground to come back to center. Take your time, take your time. Wonderful. Then walk your bum just a little bit closer to the edge than we had before. And we'll inhale, sit up nice and tall, release the hands, and then keep this upward current of energy. Think up and over. So actually imagine you were holding a beach ball here at your belly. So you have big ball here, and you're going to go up and over into a forward fold. Nice and slow. When you're ready, the spine starts to round. You can release the fingertips wherever it feels comfortable. And you're going to bring your head towards your knees. Now you might just get this far. You might stay up pretty tall. You might need to make adjustments with where you're sitting on the chair. You want to get to a place where you can take some solid, delicious, feel good, let go breaths. And as you inhale in here, my friends, feel the skin of the back body stretch. Can you experiment with that? Can you feel the rise and the fall? Let the breath move you.
Yeah, lightheaded family, don't forget to sit up.
Take one more cycle of breath. Let it be full. And then first bring the hands up to the thighs. Then plant the feet firmly. Really feel the feet pressing into the earth as you tuck the chin and slowly roll it up. And then as you roll it up, feel that flash of energy, the blood flow opposite direction. And if you need to, if that was a big move for you, you can bring the hands to the chair for a little more stability, a little grounding, in case you got a little dizzy or a little head rush. Great, take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Again, inhale in through the nose, come on. Exhale, let something go. And one more time, let's sigh it out. Inhale with sound. Wonderful, open your eyes. Take a little moment to just notice how you feel. Tap into a little inner smile, maybe even lift the corners of your mouth slightly. Then we'll bring the hands together at the heart to seal our practice. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy with me and the rest of the community, everyone practicing with you through this video. Let us know how it went down below. Questions, comments, always welcome. Subscribe to the Yoga with Adriene channel if you haven't already. Share it with your friends and your family, and take good care. I'll see you next time.
Namaste, family. Woohoo! We did it! We did it! We did it! Did it! Yeah! Oh yeah! We did our yoga for elders today, family. Don't you feel good? Don't you feel good? It's 17 quick minutes this end, family. I think it's more like 15 minutes. But I think she adds her intro time. Don't forget, family, when you are partaking of your medical marijuana, coughing will occur. It happens. But it also helps you know your medication is working. Are you ready, family, to go tackle the rest of your day? But before we go, let's do a quick check-in with our ancestors. Don't forget, family, in addition to being a published author, an Ivy League graduate, a vlogger with over 23,000 followers and 7 social media platforms, a doctoral candidate at the University of New Mexico, an international graduate student leader, and have held over 52 leadership positions over the last 6 years, family. This coyote's on a mission to change the world. I am also a former pastor, and now in an effort to decolonize, family, just call me Coyote of Coyote's Lodge, House of Spirituality, Critical Race Theory, and Medical Marijuana. Family, our church services, you know what? Our prayer is enough for now. Don't forget, family, Coyote's Lodge is not a house of religion or of a god. It is rather a house of spirituality. We are gathering to work on our spiritual selves, and this is your daily reminder, family. No one else is in charge of your spiritual self except for you. Not this coyote, not a pastor, not a priest, no one except for you. How you walk through this world, how you treat other people, how you nourish or how you harm your spiritual self makes a difference. And you are the only one in charge of that. You have power over your own life. You have power over your own spirit, and how well or how not well we take care of that spirit is up to us. I am just another one of your siblings here to help you on your spiritual journey, family. But don't forget, never alone, always with your global family. And don't forget, when we pray in Coyote's Lodge, we aren't talking to a god, but we're talking to our ancestors. We're talking to people who have gone before us, who've inspired us, whether or not they were blood or whether or not they were someone we adopted through experience, through love, through support, through that hard-earned time together, building relationships, family. That's what this is about, is connecting to what we know, connecting to the land, connecting to our communities, connecting to our ancestors. And that's how we're going to change the world, by knowing who we are and where we come from. Yeah, me, it's your favorite trickster coyote grandchild. And when we burn sage, family, it is not only ceremony, but it is also a cleansing of our minds, bodies, and spirits. Let us let go of what no longer serves us so that we can walk. Walk proud, walk tall, walk with wisdom and with grace and with empathy. Family, my Gammy was my first example of a warrior woman. And she took no crap from anyone. She advocated for the rights of her children. She made sure that she carved a path through this world, and she made sure that no one could stop her. And that had good ramifications, and that had hard truths that went along with it. But what I learned was that she was mighty, and when she put her will and her heart behind it, that good things came. And that all of my aunties and uncles learned from her experience that the gift of education, the gift of advocacy, the gift of protecting your family, at the end of the day, that's how our communities thrive. Yeah, me, today's a very special prayer for all of our peoples and communities. I want a reminder, a daily reminder of the love we have in our lives. With COVID, with homelessness and joblessness and food insecurity, with health problems, and with resources dwindling. Dear Gammy, sometimes it is hard to see the beauty in this world when we are overcome with worry. Allow us to feel some love. Allow us to feel comfort in each other or in one person, whether it be an interaction, a relationship, or maybe a time out to go have some coffee, to go on a date with someone you love, and even maybe spend some time with one of your children. But Gammy, may we all in our communities, no matter where we are in this world, find and be touched by love today. I love you, Gammy, and may you continue to cause trouble up there and watch over all of us. Hi, Papa. You are always my guardian angel when it comes to love. My Papa family, Andres Histia, he adopted our family and he loved us like his own and then some. He always was kind and patient, and there was never a cross word that passed my Papa's lips. He always had a tortilla ready, some advice, or he would just let you hang out and, spend some quality time with your Papa. Or we go outside and we walk his rows of green chili or corn, maybe play with the puppies, or talk about a football game that was coming up. Papa, today our prayer is all about love. May our families, may our people, may we all find some moment today where it touches our lives. I believe the healing superpower wonder that is love is the first step to solving everything, family. Every problem, adding love and an open ear and an open heart can go a long way. Thank you, Papa. I love you, and may you have a wonderful day up there. I'm sure the cable's great. And to my great-great-grandpa family, Pablo Beta, true revolutionary and a Sletopovo statesman. He walked with presidents and he changed his world. May we all follow your mission, Papa. May you change and open our hearts and our minds to the possibility of love no matter where it comes from. Sometimes we can be blinded and it can be right in front of us. I'm not just talking about romantic love, family. I'm talking the love you have for your sibling, the love you have on honor and respect you have for friends and family, and also for colleagues and peers. I can love everyone. My heart is big and it is open, and the more people I let in, the larger it grows. So, Papa, allow our hearts to be open to the possibility of change, support, and may we be kind to ourselves and each other. And to all my aunties, uncles, papas, gammies, cousins, and everyone who's gone before us, send us your blessings as we continue to do honor to your name. Family, sorry, on the stage. One more hit for the road, family. We have had an excellent lunchtime together, family. I had a great time hanging out with you, catching you up on my day and my plots for world domination, dehumanizing educational change. This coyote has been feeling really helpless lately, family. I can barely pay my bills as a graduate student, right? I rely heavily on my parents and my amazing partner who pays the lion's shares of the household bills. Literally the lion's shares, family. I got like the water bill, I gotta pay that, and like a fraction of what he carries on his shoulders. And I have the privilege to be able to pursue my PhD and do vlogging and volunteer and bake cupcakes for the Peace Center, Peace and Justice Center, because of his hard work and because he does shoulder a lot of responsibility. But despite the fact that I have a hard time paying my bills, I want to help people. I send money out of the country every month. I help support my amazing niece and nephews at the University of New Mexico through groceries and family, time, and expenses. Yes, college students are expensive, even if you're only just helping out a little, right? And I also have a lot of friends who are housing insecure, who are food insecure, who are job insecure. And I want to be in a position someday to hire them because they are brilliant and they do have amazing skills. And due to a variety of reasons, disability and this coyote has PTSD, can affect the way that we walk in the world. So I'm going to work super hard, family. I am going to work on my Patreon podcast. Look out for 2 brand new podcasts coming soon, family. This coyote is going to be making a quick 1-hour podcast every week that's going to be showcasing a little bit of everything I do, part education, focusing on our mind, body, and spirit. So there'll be a segment for each of those. It's also going to be talking about planning, financial planning. Every week we'll have a different special segment. The second hour of programming, family, is going to be especially accessible to my Patreon sponsors. And my amazing future Patreon sponsors are going to be able to spend the second hour with me. So during the second hour, the first hour is more like a to-do, advice, and real life strategies. And the second hour is going to be more hands-on, including actually working out and doing a yoga family. So this coyote is hoping to launch that podcast, Coyote Superhero Training Camp. That's coming up next week, family. And that's how I'm hopefully going to be able to start paying some of my bills and to be able to hire people like my amazing nephew, who's currently my video editor. He helps me out a couple hours a month, family. And the talented people who come on my show and share their experiences. I'd like to compensate them, like a $25 gift card, all of this lighting, this equipment. It is very expensive, family. This coyote has to pay that credit card off. So I'm just saying, let's figure out how can we rally our resources, what we know, what we have, and our skills, and create opportunities for other people. So I'm going to work on my business model, family, so that someday this coyote, when I have my global media / social media / educational empire, I'll be able to lift other people up in a serious way and provide salaries and healthcare. And that's my dream, family. So join me. Let's all work on our own dreams together. And that way, we're going to make the world a better place. And my new nephew and the other 28, now 29 nieces and nephews that I have around the world that are waiting for us to create the change that we promised. I am hopeful again, family. And this coyote is the love of my life. We are going to have babies soon. I just need to graduate, family. And this coyote plans at least on 3 kids. That's how we're going to change the world, family. The more people we have who are humanizing, who know who we are, who are confident, critical, and who help role model that behavior in the world. Yes, family, we are going to take back this planet, take back society. Yeah. I'm sorry. Today just got away from me. But you know what, family? It's okay. I love you. I'm off to go to the gym. It is arm day, family, as well as cardio day, as well as I need to go to Sam's Club to buy all that cookie dough to make cookies for Peace Cafe. I love you. I'm off to cause trouble somewhere else.